This is why you gotta come. When you get your house built,
You gotta inspect it.
you gotta come every single day to watch these folks build your home. This a load-bearing wall. Look at the gap. Look how your nails in here.
Look at this one. Look right here. Look at this. It's not even stable. Look at it.
Look at your gaps. This is why you gotta come.
It's not even stable.
Look at this nail. This is why you gotta come when these folks build your house. Look at the nails. You ain't gonna never see this because this gonna be behind the wall. Look at your gaps.
And this is so crazy because I've said this before in the video. I said because I seen a guy that actually drove through properties and he was saying that they're putting these houses up within 3 to 4 days and charging $500,000-$600,000 for them. But how are they putting these homes up so fast? And then you got this guy that's actually looking at the structure of your house. You know what them gaps and stuff could do? First of all, water all over the place is eventually gonna get into that home. Maybe not when it's first built, but eventually it will get in. Then on top of that, you got gaps and screws just hanging out the sides of the 2x4s and all that. You ever seen somebody's ceiling or the side of somebody's wall and it starts cracking up a little bit? Yeah, that's why that happens.
Would love for the guy who installed this to explain to me how this works. So the water comes down here, comes through here, goes up and over, and then up through there. This isn't even the same trim all the way around the door. It's not even close. Found out where the missing piece of door trim went. That looks like it could be it. How mad would you be when you set your dinner down on the counter and the whole thing just flipped over on you?
Ooh. Oh.
Well,
no.
I just drained the upstairs bathtubs. That's not good. Well, guess I'll drain it down here. And just
Oh man, it's coming underneath the cabinet and freaking wetting the floor. Dude, I can't even. Not every house needs to be flipped. You don't need to do flips. Just, oh God, Lord. That's the contractor right there. That's somebody who paid and I've seen it before. I've seen them pay contractors and then they call us, ring, ring, ring. Hey, we want to sell this house. We heard you buy houses. Let me see what you got. Wow. Why is the oven vent over the freaking sink? Yeah. It was the contractor. I was away on I traveled for work, so I was away. And when I came back, it was there. And we getting foreclosed on by the lender. In 30 days.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm laughing because of the stupid things people do. Because the need for money will make people do stuff like this.
to make matters worse, right on the electrical panel. Ooh. Oh! Yep.
Lots of people watch HGTV and think, I can flip a house. Let me just partner with someone I don't know and start. This is a prime example of what happens. This was a partnership, completely went south. You can see the work is absolutely shit. Look at these edges. I guess no one had a fucking chalk line that day, and they were like, you know what? Let's just wing it and try to... When you're hiring contractors, you need to make sure that they actually have the skills to get the job done, because crappy cuts and finishes will kill your resale value. Like this board right here, it's not even around the 4x4. The cuts are crooked. The deck is not square. They got siding up here screwed in instead of like actually having soffit. J-channel, that's not even what it's used for. Here, I think they ran out of money. This was supposed to be a bathroom, so now it's half-assed finished. We got an exhaust fan in the ceiling. Make sure you know what you're doing.
So that's what they do. That's what ends up happening. You end up running out of money. And what's worse is that some of y'all will actually buy this, or moving to it as a rental. And I feel sorry for the people who move in as a rental more than the ones who buy. Because as a rental, the price was probably good. You want the location, you like the aesthetics, but damn, nothing works. Now, if you buy in it, at the very least, you can fix what's there. As a renter, imagine trying to get your landlord to fix his crappy job in rent. Boy, the worst.
Check this out. You've got the kitchen, brand new fridge. Like, I'm sorry, how are you supposed to fridge? What? Let's go to the laundry. We'll go down the really strangely steep stairs. There's your laundry. In the walkway. You just bought your first house. Ah, what a view through your broken window. It's awesome that they installed a tankless water heater. I'm all for that. I'm all for modernizing. This tankless water heater requires 350 amp circuits. They installed 350 amp circuits. Trust me on this, the wiring to these, correct. The problem is, this whole panel is a 100 amp panel. I don't know if you know this, but that water heater draws more power than the entire panel has available just because you want to wash your hands.
This is going to be my...
And what's bad about that, because I bought a house when they did that. Every time don't have too many items on in that rental. It was an Airbnb too. They'll call you, say, listen, we can't get the water cold, hot. I'm like, why? Because it's constantly tripping off the water heater. Constantly tripping that off. Because it's oversurging. It's not just the flippers. You got to make sure that when you buy it, you do a home inspection behind these rehabbers, because some of them is shitty, bro.
Official first WTF video. If I could walk through and just ring a bell that goes, shame, shame, dripping paint, floor's not flush. Look at that oven install. And it doesn't even go anywhere except for to an unfinished basement. Look at that paint. I mean, it's perfect, right? I mean, he definitely had to been drinking. Because look, can't even open a dishwasher. Oh, don't worry, it's not even mounted. Also, let's wash our brushes out in the sink, the brand new sink. Because, you know, I mean, just look at that. I mean, that's A+ painting job on that. Piss on the toilet seat. Cool, cool. You know, let's just leave everything dirty.
And while they did paint the whole house, I like that they left this little remnant of the old house. All the painted over mouse poop and stains from when the roof leaked and all that great stuff. I made sure to leave it in here just so you know, so you can appreciate what you have.
Nasty, just nasty.
And we're not even going to talk about how none of this works. It's all right. Who needs that? My personal favorite, you know, the Harry Potter lock or the Nanny 2000, whatever you want to call it. The one that just, you know, put them in there. Ain't got a problem. Don't worry that they didn't screw it in all the way. It's all right.
Did he just call that the Nanny 2000? Oh, God.
And then probably at some point when they got this house, they opened up this closet and saw all this and, you know, decided to do nothing because, you know, oh, yeah, see, just do nothing in here, leave it back how we found it. Wow, water heater doesn't work. They didn't bother to fix that. You know, those are luxuries. You know, those aren't requirements. And, you know, we got door paneling that's messed up and tons of holes and even hinges that just don't exist, aren't attached.
They don't exist. Hey, man, like, subscribe, follow for more content. I appreciate you guys joining me for this Lunchbox lunchtime hangout. We are definitely an hour and a half in. This is what we do. Show some love, and I'll show you some love back. Leave some comments. You definitely get a heart. You did some comments from me. I hope this helps somebody out. Remember who you are, and forget about what these losers say, man. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.